This is Woman on Fire's Friday 5. Silence is not consent. Hey Disruptors, welcome to Woman on Fire's Friday 5. I am your host, Lunnie-Thomas, certified life and leadership coach. Each week we come to you straight from the arena, bringing you just a little bit of inspiration to send you into the weekend. Are you ready? Let's get to it. Hush, little girl. What's all of this fuss about? Why are you so noisy? Always moving on and about, getting into things, stirring things up? Just stop for 1 minute and listen. Sit down and act like a lady. Now, hush. What's all of this you're going on about? What about your dreams? What about your goals? Just hush and wait. Have a seat, sit still, and keep quiet. There you are. Sit still and wait your turn. You know what they say. Good things come to those who wait. Shh, keep quiet. Don't go drawing attention to yourself. Don't go making a scene. Behave yourself. Hush. Go on now. Sit and wait. Where are you going? Oh, fine. All right then. Go out and make your way. Speak your mind. Live your life. Just go. Hey, Disruptors. This short passage is an excerpt from my upcoming book, Disrupt, Shaking Up Your Status Quo to Blow Your Own Mind. There is a Latin proverb that reads, "He who is silent when he ought to have spoken and was able to is taken to agree." In other words, your consensus is implied and can be presumed to exist until you have voiced disagreement. If you disagree, then the onus is on you to bring your grievance forward. How many can remember the saying, "Silence is golden"? Or how about the statement, "Nevertheless, she persisted"? A statement uttered by Mitch McConnell in an effort to silence Senator Elizabeth Warren's objections to the confirmation of Senator Jeff Sessions for U.S. Attorney General. This statement went on to become the rallying cry to women near and far in 2017. So, in consideration of silence as consent, remaining silent, perhaps even as a means of getting along, of keeping the peace, when we do this, we give our power away by self-silencing. More importantly, remaining silent allows others to imply what our stories are or what they mean, and until we provide clarification using our voices, this implication will stand as our story as we've allowed others to write our story. Self-silencing has been defined by researchers as a chronic mindset and a habit of staying quiet and putting your needs second to those of everyone else. Perhaps we do this as a means of getting along, of keeping the peace, or not rocking the boat, or fear of drawing too much attention to ourselves. Self-silencing is denying our stories, both to others and to ourselves. We have power in the stories that make up our lives. To shush them or to keep them quiet steals the power of these stories. It steals our essence, our peace. As disruptors, our stories bring us together, builds community and communion. Our silence keeps us separate and excluded. Our stories are our truth. They represent us at our most authentic. I was asked recently, why would you want to be a disruptor? I was told that a disruptor is someone who can work out problems in a classy and decent way. While this argument might be true for some, I feel that being a disruptor also relies on your being brave and courageous enough to tell your story, even when some might prefer that you didn't. To quiet the noise of our stories increases our internal noise. What is not said threatens to overwhelm our essence. We are literally unable to hear ourselves, what makes us happy, what makes us content, and what makes us feel strong. We are our stories, and we must tell them now. Our voices are essential, necessary, and sharing our voice is valued and valuable. We must share our stories, our voices, no matter who tells you to sit and wait your turn. Stand up, say them out loud. This means being noisy, making your needs, your dreams, and your goals known and heard. This means stirring things up when necessary. This means not sitting still and not waiting your turn. This means telling your story, no matter who is or is not listening. And yes, it means drawing attention to yourself, your skills, and your strengths. And it means drawing strength, learning, and growing from the stories of others. Silence is not consent, but remaining silent is your consent to whatever comes your way. Do not silence yourself. Share your story. Let yourself be heard. The world wants to hear from you. So, that's all for now. Have a great weekend. Go out there and disrupt something. Hey Disruptors, thanks for listening. Woman on Fire's Friday 5 is brought to you by Woman on Fire Coaching and Consulting. It's been my honor to spend time with you. If you've enjoyed this episode, please pop over to iTunes or wherever you download your podcast and subscribe. To continue the conversation, please come over to my blog at www.thearena.online. Or if you'd like to schedule your own coaching session, please visit www.thearena.online and select Coach with Me. I can't wait to work with you. Bye-bye.